And we start the hour now with some troubling news off the coast of Louisiana. The Coast Guard is now confirming that the amount of crude oil that is gushing into the Gulf of Mexico is 5 times worse than they thought. It means more than 200,000 gallons of crude could be pouring into the ocean each day. A slick now measuring 600 miles around and just 20 miles from shore. The discovery of a new leak at the site of last week's platform explosion complicates the situation. Oil is now spilling from 3 locations. President Obama has been briefed on the situation. He's offering the services of the Defense Department to help with the cleanup and containment. And while officials were able to successfully attempt a controlled burn on part of the slick, it may be too little too late.
While BP believes, and we believed, and established a 1,000 barrel per day estimate of what is leaking from the well, NOAA experts believe the output can be as much as 5,000 barrels. At this time, we will be evaluating what this means to our current plans and activities. The Secretary of Homeland Security has briefed the President just a little while ago about this new information. The President urged, out of an abundance of caution and mindful of the new information, that BP must position resources to continue to aggressively confront this incident.
Well, Reynolds Wolf is live in Venice, Louisiana this morning, and some of the officials are saying that they believe this slick could actually reach the Louisiana coast by tomorrow, somewhere near the Mississippi Delta. What are the options right now to help contain this?
Well, there are plenty of options. One option that Governor Bobby Jindal is asking for this morning is to put 50,000 feet, or that is 50,000 feet of that barrier, that protective boom around parts of the state's most sensitive, environmentally sensitive areas. You'll notice over my shoulder, you can see a barge with some of that upon it that's about to be sent out. They've been doing this around the clock. Also, new information that we have for you is that the oil now, they say, is within 16 miles of the mouth of the Mississippi River Delta. So that is certainly something they've got to be really on guard about. The boom that you see behind me is just one of the many weapons they're using to stop the spread of this oil.
At first glance, you would never know this warehouse contains vital weapons to combat the spreading oil slick.
There are staging areas set up from Venice, Louisiana, all the way to Pensacola, Florida. So what's going on here in this staging area is going on likewise in different locations all around the Gulf Coast.
Now, Robert, what is this stuff we're seeing right here?
Yeah, Reynolds, what we're looking at here, these are oil skimmers. So these will be deployed into the water, into the pockets of oil. Oil sticks to the surface of this roller.
Skimmers, barriers, oil-absorbing booms stacked ceiling high for the effort. It's the traditional way to fight this spill, but with an estimated total of 5,000 barrels leaking from 3 different areas each day, other methods are being tested.
We successfully completed our first in-situ test burn.
Officials experimented with burning off the thicker areas of crude in a controlled fire Wednesday, and engineers are fabricating a new idea, building this dome they hope will capture the leaking oil underwater. Every effort an attempt to protect the Gulf Coast.
We think it's best to hope for the best while we prepare for the worst. And I think that's the best way to approach this oil spill and the potential impact on our state's coast.
And as this barrier is loaded up to be spread along parts of the Louisiana shoreline, still one sobering fact remains. Not every inch can be protected.
There's just simply not enough boom to cover the amount of miles of coastline that southern Louisiana has. So what we're doing is trying to cover specific areas, key areas, that'll help minimize the overall impact if there is any kind of shoreline impact of the oil.
Now, we have been told that the United States military has been placed on standby in case there are any requests from the state of Louisiana, and that is certainly a possibility. Of course, this new information that came out last night, again, just mind-boggling. We're talking about 3 different leaks jetting out 5,000 barrels per day. That is just amazing. Again, just to translate, that is equates to 210,000 gallons into the Gulf of Mexico a day. I mean, just mind-boggling. Back to you.
It really is. Hopefully they will be able to try something else today that works. And of course, you'll keep us posted, and we'll be following it throughout the morning. Reynolds Wolf, thanks.